Yo, YouTube. E-Zee Riders back again. Good to see everybody. Back from a holiday that feels like a massively long time, but sadly it's only about a week. And yeah, just wanted to say, first of all, thank you. I know I did a little thank you, silly sort of mess about message when I was out in Dubai, but yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody because we've got over 100 subscribers, which is crazy mental. 107 I think now, so we're well chuffed with that. Wish I could give a shout out to everybody, but some recent people that have subscribed, so thanks to the Otter, Steve O'Booth, apologies if I've said that wrong, Jeff O'Ram, Lee Cordy, Eduardo Vasquez, hola, ¿cómo está? Muchas gracias. Yeah, many others. Interestingly though, only 82% of people are subscribing after they're watching the video, so please, if you do watch this video, please subscribe and like. And I guess the other thing I want to say is a special thanks to another fellow YouTube channel, Harvey Cycling, because basically that chap has been doing some really good videos down in the Devon area. He's a Devon boy, isn't he, Joey? But that's led me basically to my next purchase, which is really what this video is about. So I've been thinking about getting a road bike for a while, not to replace the Ribble gravel bike, just to complement it. And having watched the videos that Harvey Cycling has put together, and then stumbled across a really good sale that Specialized were offering, coupled with the Cycle to Work scheme, which is a no-brainer, and then a further tax saving. Has taken the plunge and gone forward and purchased a Specialized Turbo Creo SL Comp Carbon, which is a bloody massive mouthful, but originally retailed at $5,750. It's now on sale on their website at $3,750. I think I paid $3,400 at the Specialized dealer in Bristol, and then if you factor in on top of that, I think it works out about 850 quid I save on the Cycle to Work scheme. So absolute no-brainer. Took the plunge, picked it up on Monday. It's been pissing down with rain since then, so I haven't really had a chance to go on it. Did go out for a spin last night, did take the GoPro, intended to share that with you, got home and realised that I still had the GoPro on time-lapse setting, because I'd done a time-lapse on the flight home from Dubai on the takeoff, and I hadn't changed the setting, so that buggered that up. So apologies I can't share my first ride with you. What I can say is that it was very lightweight compared to the Ribble, which you'd expect as a carbon framed bike, but very smooth, very fast, very capable, and lively is the word I would say. Yeah, I was super buzzing when I got back. So yeah, just taking some sort of stills just to share with you all. As I said, carbon frame, carbon chassis. It's got this sort of Future Shock 2 system, which is like a on the handlebar stem, which softens the bumps in the road, which is really good. Shimano GRX group set, I think. I've bought some Shimano PDM 20 pedals, which I like, which is what I've basically got on the Ribble. DTR 470 wheels, 28mm tires. What else have we got? 240 watt motor, which is good, down in the crank rather than the rear wheel like the Ribble. So I find with those you tend to get a lot more torque, not necessarily more power but more torque. I think it's the lightest bike in its class. 80-mile range on the battery. It comes with a mission control app, as does the sort of Marley Ribble bike equivalent, but yeah, you control everything from the app on the phone, which is good. Shimano GRX 810 brakes, Shimano RX 812 derailleur, Sunrace cassette, I think it's 1142. So yeah, not one for all the tech in that business. So for me, it's all about the experience. And like I said, as I said last night, having gone out for a spin for about 15 miles, yeah, it was great. Loved it. Can't wait for the weekend to get out there and have another go. So yeah, highly recommend the bike. Like I said, log on to their website today and you'll see the discount. You might be able to negotiate further with your local store. I guess there was one not disappointment. The bike I actually tried in the store was, unbeknown to me, a slightly higher model than the one I've bought, and it actually had some little buttons underneath the bar tape that allow you to change the motor setting rather than having to push the button either on the app or on the frame. And it wasn't until I got the bike home that I realised that I didn't have that. Phoned them up and they explained that it was a higher model bike, albeit the same frame and everything else, which is how the store attendant had sort of not misled me, but you know, easily confused. So when I asked that, I kind of bought the bike on that premise thinking I was going to get those buttons, they kindly offered to install the button or install them for free, albeit I'd have to pay for the buttons, which were about 60 quid. So I haven't decided to do that yet because I want to go out for a few rides. Not sure how much I'd actually use the buttons, but I guess fair play to Specialized for sort of offering to pay for the install cost, the labour. So yeah, that's probably the only negative, but that's not really a negative, that's just a little bit of confusion. Yeah, and aside from setting the seat heights and, you know, just getting it all tweaked nicely, which sometimes you need to do a decent ride to, you know, get a sense of where you want it, how you want it set, if you want the handlebars up or down a little bit. Yeah, we're good to go. So yeah, buzzing. Hopefully you'll enjoy some of the videos coming up. There's bloody text going work. Yeah, so once again, just want to say massive thanks to everybody that's following us. It may not sound a big deal to other YouTubers, 107 subscribers, but we've all got to start somewhere. And me and Rusty don't really actively go out there and push it. It's just, you know, word of mouth, I guess. One or two people in work are starting to pick up on it, which is inevitably leading to a bit of piss taking, which is all good banter. So hello to Jerry, Big Boy Dave Ashford, if you're out there. Yeah, I'll wait for the barrage of abuse, but yeah, all good stuff. So I'll go out in a second, have another quick look at the bike in the sun in between the rain showers, but I'm hoping to get out for a spin tomorrow, maybe with Rusty. So hopefully you'll see a little bit more and I'll get a bit more feedback and a bit more of an experience about the bike ride. So all the best, keep watching, and don't forget, e-bike miles are better than no miles.